Hello everyone and welcome along to this Sports Travel Tom ticket notebook for the month of October. This is where I guide you along to tickets going on sale and what you need to know about for some of the biggest sporting events coming up over the next few months to a year. It's also where I'll give you some last minute sports ticket deals as well and let you know about some news on ballots opening and ballots closing so you don't miss out on the very best sports events on the horizon for us around the world. I've got some really good stuff coming up, from cheap F1 tickets, Grand Slam tennis tickets going on sale, and a little hint as to how you can be at the Ryder Cup in New York in 2025. Okay, let's get cracking. First up, the UEFA Women's European Championships, which is happening next summer in Switzerland from the 2nd till the 27th of July. Tickets went on sale today, the 1st of October 2024, and they're really good value. Tickets start from 25 Swiss francs. That's for Category 2 tickets. Category 1 tickets, which will just be a little bit closer to the pitch, start from 40 Swiss francs. 31 matches will be played across 8 cities across Switzerland. They are cities such as Basel, Bern, Geneva, Lucerne, Zurich, St. Gallen and others as well. Now, tickets are being sold on a first-come, first-serve basis at the moment. UEFA today, on the first day of ticket sales, have released 170,000 tickets in this first wave. They are hoping to sell over 700,000 in total, so there will be more ticket sales happening for the Women's European Championships next summer. But to get the very cheapest tickets, now's the time to act. 25 Swiss francs. I've written an article about it all on the website sportstraveltom.com, so do have a look at that, because in actual fact, the best time to book is to get your tickets now. I know you don't know what the matches are and where certain teams will be playing, etc., but you will get best value now if you book not only your tickets but also your travel and your hotel before the draw happens on December the 16th, because that's when certain cities that have the matches being played will put the prices up for their hotels when they know what matches are happening in their cities, but also flights to those cities will go up as well. So now's a good time to get your tickets for the Women's European Championships in Switzerland next summer. It'll be a great tournament to head to with the family, won't it? Explore Switzerland for a week or so and go and see some of the great football matches happening as well. On my article on sportstraveltom.com, I have said how Zurich would be a really good base to put yourselves for the time you're in Switzerland for the European Championships. Zurich, pretty central within Switzerland, and is within a 3-hour train journey to all of the host cities. So it's a great place to go and base yourself, no matter where you are going to watch your team play next summer. So that's the European Championships in Switzerland. Tickets are on sale now. Yes, the Australian Open Grand Slam is back at the start of 2025 in Melbourne in January. Perhaps the biggest sporting event at the beginning of each year. It's such a wonderful tournament to be a part of. They call it the Fun Slam because just everybody is having a great time. Summertime, of course, down under, and it gets pretty warm. Tickets go on sale this month for January's tournament. They go on sale on the 10th of October, and the price for a ground pass is just at 49 Aussie dollars. That's the same price as 2024's tournament. So they go on sale on the 10th of October. The Australian Open next year takes place between the 12th and the 26th of January at Melbourne Park, which is one of the world's greatest sporting districts. The MCG is just across the road, of course, at the Melbourne Cricket Ground, one of the biggest stadiums in the world. Ticketmaster is the official ticket partner of the Australian Open, so you can get your tickets there. Again, I'll put all the links on sportstraveltom.com, so you can just click your way straight through to grabbing tickets for the Australian Open. By the way, if you are a MasterCard holder, you can get access to a pre-sale which actually started today, the 1st of October 2024. So if you are a MasterCard holder, you can get hold of tickets early for the Australian Open. Melbourne, of course, such a great city to visit at the best of times, but during the Australian Open, can't think of anything better, really. Let me know if you would love to go to the Aussie Open, or indeed if you have been to the Aussie Open. Let us know in this community of sports travel fans what your tips are and what the best things to to do are at the event, on top of watching great tennis, of course. Now, the Ryder Cup. I think we all saw the scenes from Rome last year, didn't we? From the Marco Simone Golf Club, European victorious, of course. What an event the Ryder Cup is to get to. If you want to be at the next one, which of course the USA are hosting, it is being played in New York. It's going to be on Long Island at Bethpage. It's about 60 minutes or so from Manhattan, heading east, of course, onto Long Island. Now, it's a long way off. It's September next year, but now's the time you need to start thinking about being at the Ryder Cup. The first thing you need to do is register on the Ryder Cup 2025 website. By registering, you will essentially enter the public ballot. Then in November, you'll be notified if you've been selected for the opportunity to purchase tickets. So that's one way of going about seeing if you can get a ticket for the Ryder Cup in New York next September. There are other ways you can guarantee your ticket right now. There's certain travel packages already on sale for the Ryder Cup next year. Now, if you were to go down that route, it will set you back slightly. They're quite expensive, but they are multi-day and single-day travel packages. It includes hotels and also a special train that's going from Manhattan to the golf course as well. Let's call it the Ryder Cup Express. There's certain things included in that package as well, like food and beverage at the golf course and entry and access to certain events around the tournament, hence why they are pretty expensive tickets to get. But if you do go down that route, it means you secure your place at the Ryder Cup next September. And wow, the Ryder Cup in New York, it's going to be amazing, isn't it? I'll keep you up to date with all of the ticket news on the Ryder Cup. You can read more at sportstraveltom.com. Have a look at the latest situation there. And yeah, hopefully see you at the Ryder Cup in September next year. It will be so good, won't it? Now, time to go through a few last-minute sports ticket deals for the month of October. These are the events that you might not have thought being at, but once you see these ticket deals, you might think to yourself, I'm close by when that's happening. I'll go along and have a look. So here they are. The Women's T20 Cricket World Cup's taking place in the United Arab Emirates. It was scheduled to take place in Bangladesh, but it has been moved to the UAE. It'll be taking place in Dubai and Sharjah. Tickets are as low as 5 dirhams, which is about £1 to go and see some of the matches. So well worth if you are in Dubai, and Sharjah's the next emirate along, so you won't be far away, going and having a look at some of the T20 World Cup cricket matches. The tournament begins on October the 3rd. Australia are the defending champions and will be looking, of course, to retain the title. But other teams taking part: England, India, South Africa, New Zealand, West Indies as well. They're all competing. The final takes place on October the 20th. So if you are in that part of the world over the next few weeks, it's a great time to go and watch some cricket at the T20 Women's World Cup. The US Grand Prix once again taking place in Austin, Texas between the 18th and 20th of October. It's always a mass event. Hundreds of thousands of fans head down to the Circuit of Americas to watch the US Grand Prix, and there are tickets still available actually. You can get single day general admission tickets for $90. That's for the Friday, so not race day, but you still get to see the cars on the track and take in all the atmosphere around the circuit, etc. Tickets for race day are still available, single tickets at around $250. Ticketmaster, once again, the official ticketing partner there. There is actually, this is really interesting and very tempting, there is actually a wristband, a 3-day wristband you can get, also on Ticketmaster. So for all 3 days, so that's obviously practices, qualifying, race day on Sunday at the Circuit of Americas, plus access to the concerts happening, which Sting is performing and Eminem performing as well. You can get all that for under $400. It's incredible value, isn't it? If you happen to be in the area of Austin, get yourself to the US Grand Prix. That will be superb. Or perhaps you just fancy, you know what, for that price, I'm going to get myself a flight over there and get a hotel. What a race experience to go to. I actually got tickets to the Monaco Grand Prix for next year for $40. So there are deals to be had within F1. So there you go. Austin, still possible to get to the US Grand Prix. And also Champions League, a couple of really good value tickets actually for Champions League football throughout October. First up, Atletico Madrid are playing Lille on the 23rd of October. That's in Madrid. You can get single tickets for £41, which is very good value for a Champions League match. And PSG are at home against Eindhoven on the 22nd of October. A PSG game is brilliant to attend. The atmosphere is fantastic. A few really good bars close to the Parc des Princes that you can go to before the match as well. A ticket will cost you around £94 to get to that game. It is so good going to the Parc des Princes. I really enjoyed my time going to a PSG game. When I travelled across Europe just a couple of weeks ago to try and see if I could get to 3 Champions League games in 3 nights across Europe, I went to a PSG game and it was phenomenal. If you want to watch that video, by the way, I'll put a link to it in the description below as well as at the end of this video. It's well worth watching. Went to Real Madrid, PSG and Atalanta as well. So that's it, the best sports travel ticket news for you for the month of October 2024. I'll put all the information and links to tickets on my website, sportstraveltom.com, so you can have a look through and decide what you might fancy getting to. Guys, if you have enjoyed watching this video, if you found it useful, please do like it and subscribe as well if you love to travel our world, experiencing the best sporting events you possibly can. And thanks for watching. Don't forget you can watch more videos from me here, such as my recent Champions League journey across Europe. Keep up to date on my Sports Travel Tom channels as I guide you to the very best sports travel experiences and destinations the world has to offer.